How can we help you, Hunter?
Alright, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing.
Ugh, this is why I despise group projects.
This forge fire is something special.
Until next time.
No pain, no gain.
It's hard to keep these fangs sharp.
We didn't think we could get any stronger. Peace.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
No change in plans, it seems.
So it's
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's one mystic out.
This won't take long.
Leave some for the rest of us.
There are worse things than death, and I can make them happen for you.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
We will never forsake her.
I'm fairly confident in our efforts.
The best for now. Powerful sorcery. Excellent.
I can handle it.
Just as the stories told us, you are strong.
This can only get worse for you.
To battle. Now.
You will.
My purpose.
Is that everyone?
You left me no choice.
Good work.
Now remember who started.
There is no way to run.
I'll make quick work of you.
Very effective.
You had your chance to escape. Hail that. You were too weak for this fight.
We've done it.
About to make a protein shake if anybody wants one. Howdy, partner. What's crackin'?
You seem quite brisk today.
Well, why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
Can I try your supplement?
Sure, but Gutsplosion Choco-Loaded Peanut Butter Protein Powder is calorically dense, so limit your intake to your 2-hour workout days. Now, I'd offer to spot you right now, but I'm chasing down a story.
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So you want to do more reporting?
Yeah. We've been so busy fighting Lilin and vampires with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
If you really want to uncover a conspiracy, find out who has been eating the pickled Barghest paws.
Why?
Last week we had a dozen. This week, only 1 left.
So what?
So, pickled Barghest paws are ritual ingredients. Who in their right mind would eat them?
Well, first off, you really need to label that stuff so I know it's not a midnight snack. Second, I'm thinking much bigger than stories for the Abbey newsletter. I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
In the Abbey? No one can spy on us here.
Exactly. Wink, wink. Let's keep this between us, okay?
So, Eddie, I overheard what you said about the Dracula investigation.
Ah, crap. You're the last person I wanted to hear that. Look, I'm sure you think it's a bad idea, but...
No. Do you maybe, I don't know, need another set of hands on this?
You want to help me?
Yeah, just like old times.
The old times where you got me fired from my dream job?
Okay, like new times. You know what I can do. Tell me how I can pitch in.
What if you're a double agent working for the vampires?
Come on, Eddie. You know me. I'm barely a single agent. Definitely single. Sort of. It's complicated.
The symbiote says you aren't lying. So, I guess we can give it a try. As long as you do what I say.
Sure thing. You know, I think this could actually be fun.
Really? For who?
How are you settling into the Abbey?
Okay so far. Kinda reminds me of summer camp, but at least this time I have a real bed. Ooh, and a full kitchen.
I have noticed the kitchen is not as full as it was when you first arrived.
Just making myself feel at home.
This home is not an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Come on, I'm eating for 2. Do you have another? I don't want to lose this.
Oh, my friend sense is tingling.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter. You seen Cap around?
Should I be looking for him?
No, this is good. I've been playing pranks on everyone.
Pranks?
You know, jokes. Trying to keep everyone on their toes. Plus, it's fun. I hid Cap's America's #1 dad mug someplace he'll never find it.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, it is. You can even help me with my next target.
Who?
Carol. I was thinking about moving everything in her room just half an inch to the left.
But she will not notice such a small change.
But she will when we do it every day for a week.
Very nice.
Was hoping you'd say that. So long as it's simple and in good fun, I'm gonna keep causing a little mayhem.
Keep it fun.
That's the plan.
I know a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I could describe this in 500. Tops. It's good to take a break from knocking heads.
Hey, Hunter. Let me do my... Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Glad to have you with us.
Hunter? And yes, dear? It's all... You know where to find me, Hunter. Feeling well
What can
today? Need some...
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
I'm fairly confident in our efforts.
Safe in Central Park again.
Yes. I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
You are too weak for this fight.
Here it comes.
Now that was something.
Come, kid. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Smoking.
Looks like they called for help.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
Am I that transparent? Honestly, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
You've left me no choice.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Welcome assistance. of them are joining the fight.
Without sunlight to fall back on, my job is about to get a lot harder.
You seem to have plenty of other tools, or toys, at your disposal.
Nothing scares a vampire more. Sure motivated you.
Fair point.
I'll make quick work.
An intriguing advancement.
How invigorating.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No.
Allow me! So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that. I have faced far worse.
Blood pumping.
I am impressed.
For the afterlife? You should not have come here.
This is gonna get messy.
Should have tried harder.
my children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York?
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun.
Looking good, feeling good.
Watch close.
Circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass-produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
That was quick. Were they even trying? Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
This plague of vampires put stress on the whole team. We supported each other.
You are too kind. I'm glad I found such a welcoming family of heroes. And about that, Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Well, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
You are too emotionally close to this problem right now. Store your notes in a safe place until you have time to reflect on the best path forward.
I had not thought of that approach, but it does have merit. I do not know when the right time will come, but I look forward to that day. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
Ah, so the vampires turned tail and ran into the night, where they can attack us from the shadows. This was a win, right?
I wish all vampire threats were this easy to dismantle.
I don't think we've seen the last of Dracula.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
For once, my failure of science has worked to our advantage. You know, blood is a bit of a riddle, even for me.
A riddle? What do you mean?
Well, quite simply, blood is a contradiction. It is the source of life, but it can also be a symbol of death. Blood was once the cause of my illness. Now it is the origin of my curse.
I had not thought of that before. You are right. We all want to keep our blood, but no one wants to see their own blood.
Well, I don't mind the sight of blood.
But you are a freak, Doctor.
Guilty as charged. I believe the word is fun. I should try blending blood into a smoothie next time. Seems like you can't get enough of me. I must be fun.
What's up? Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Morbius shamed Dracula. The Lord of Vampires will rid himself of the serum.
I think you're right. Never mess with the sun.
You mean the suns?
But shh.
What?
It's a... never mind. Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
What do we know about the Lord?
Honestly? Anything else on your...
Thanks, Ken.
See ya.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter. Despite his setback, do not consider Dracula defeated. He has...
Did you tire of listening to Doctor Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Right. Your, costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Maybe you scare a few people, but at least you are protecting them. Dead people cannot say thank you.
Honestly, most of the time, the people I save are too scared to say anything.
Fear can be incredibly disabling.
That's one way to put it. I should probably carry a backpack full of fresh underwear for all the bladders I disable.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Have you ever considered adopting a new look?
I could probably change my appearance, but the truth is, I like being intimidating. It makes me feel powerful.
I am learning that the man behind the mask is less intimidating.
It sounds a bit like an after-school special, but thanks, Hunter. Just don't tell Parker. Or, actually, don't tell anyone.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had, as well as the most comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
Hunter?
Ah, Hunter. Good to see you. Forgive me if I'm being too nosy, Hunter, but I'm curious to know what you think of this modern world you find yourself in.
You want honesty?
I would settle for nothing less.
It is a lot to take in. The sights and sounds, everything is more intense. I'm still struggling to understand it.
I'm not sure I understand it all myself sometimes. I get lost in a grimoire. The next thing I know, I look up and the culture has completely changed on me.
It all moves fast.
I don't even bother trying to change my hairstyle. I could be outdated in an instant and Tony would tease me endlessly.
How do you hope to keep up with everything happening these days?
I do not concern myself with it too much. What's important will find its way to me. The rest will fall away on its own.
That seems wise.
It's still a big world, Hunter. If you try to focus on everything, you will only get lost. Please excuse me.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time.
I'm ready when you are. We'll cut through that encryption in no time. This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down. Got some ops ready for you.
as you wish.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
See you soon. Well met.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always head down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
We have all been working so hard. You deserve some R&R.
Deserve? Based on my many past sins, I deserve nothing.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
I'm sorry. I've been told that I tend toward the melodramatic. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Take a nap. If you are having trouble sleeping, maybe Nico could cast a spell of slumber.
I believe that spell is called listening to her talk about independent foreign films.
Just do not overdo it. Our bodies need rest to function.
Maybe your body does. I'm a nocturnal animal. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Maybe I am a little on edge.
All the more reason for a break.
You're right. I shall enjoy some respite. But then I'm jumping right back into this medical journal. It's just starting to get good.
We've located a Hydra agent with an unusually high gamma signature, probably from working in close proximity to their recent experience.
I can't seem to lose that.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
We will play along.
That's the spirit.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like you've got another problem on your hands. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Quick bite! Will sustain us! Guess this is the end of the line for you. Submit!
Wear me down like that.
It would seem they have no plan B. This won't end well. A gift from ancient traditions. Impressive.
I'm going to need a moment here.
Look how big we are! too late for you.
That was really something.
I smell.
Follow my lead.
No matter how many times you try.
Break my resolve that easily.
I've got your back.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
I doubt I could take much more of this. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen. The light shines on the most dutiful.
So be it.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Enemy is mobile.
Show you the way. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened. Watch closely. should have that examined at some point.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Good day, Hunter.
I see you've been making friends. That's good.
I am trying.
Just don't take it personally if some folks are a little, rough around the edges.
You are speaking of magic.
I was trying to beat around the bush.
Was she friendly with the other X-Men?
Friendly in her own way, sure.
You must have seen something good in her.
You of all people should know it's more complicated than good or bad. I've known her older brother Colossus for a long time. Magic's been through the ringer. We all have.
But you two got along.
She gave away little bits and pieces about herself over time. I never pushed her. She seemed to like that.
Patience.
Key to any good relationship. I know you mean well. So does Magic.
In her own way.
See? You got it.
Bunazua.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Got my work cut out for me here. This is some of my best work.
Until next time.
Hunter?
You're not gonna believe this. Found a pivotal piece of intel that could blow the doors off Dracula's dirty dealings.
That's fantastic. What do you have?
Last year, a guy broke into the Central Park Zoo and tried to feed on the animals. I just got the police transcript of his interrogation. He admits to being a vampire and talks about Dracula's underwater base at the bottom of the ocean.
I don't know how to break this to you, but I helped cover that story for the Bugle. The guy wasn't a vampire. He swallowed a pound of MGH.
MGH?
Mutant growth hormone. Gives you temporary powers, but turns your brain into a mosh pit. Yeah, he probably didn't know what he was saying.
Incredible.
It is?
Yeah. I had no idea the powers that be organized such an obvious cover-up. Thanks, Parker. Gonna keep digging. Where there's vamp smoke, there's vamp fire. Yeah, get it?
Yeah, jokes are kind of my... happy to help.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble. Good to see you, Hunter.
Salutations.
Hello?
Hey kid, a mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times.
Once again.
How long have you been waiting to do that? Looking good for you.
As they say, it gets the job done.
I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them.
It seems a requirement of our upbringing to face such undeserved trials.
It falls to us.
Good work.
Look to the sky.
That must have taken practice.
prepared?
That will do. I have no respect for mindless followers.
Satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may not care, but whoever lords over these pitiful creatures will miss them.
They're probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know. Now it's my turn.
Very effective.
I'm done. First one that makes an old dog joke gets diced. Too easy.
Hardly the worst I've seen. Blade usually has these things under control.
He seems to have fallen behind.
You can tell him yourself. I don't care to be growled at.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity, a broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain, and it is time we ate up.
Surely, just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed.
It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Any mutant seeking to dominate humanity does not speak for us.
Ah, that is your mistake, not mine.
Powerful sorcery. Excellent. Invigorating.
I call to the elements.
Forever in service. Our time has come.
Didn't work before. Not gonna work this time.
We are being...
It seems they have brought more friends.
If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh, does humanity shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat?
One does not justify the other. Your mind is twisted.
Never.
The forces of nature.
Whatever works for you.
This is what you need. The end comes for us all eventually.
I wasn't even trying that hard.
Hydra Immortalis. My purpose is...
You really shouldn't have.
pay attention.
The Mother provides all we need.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the
My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future.
They better get started.
Now is our chance.
Told you it.
They would still battle the elements? Your journey is over. We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin...
And find Dahlia.
We need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier School. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
I grew up in the Abbey, but I am still discovering new things about my home.
It's all part of getting older. Perspective gives us a new way of looking at our surroundings.
Can perspective open doors which require passwords?
No, sadly not. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
Yes, I have a few.
By all means, ask away.
Can you tell me about your background?
I won't go into too much detail, but I was left orphaned as a child. I learned how to fend for myself and became a skilled pickpocket.
You stole from others?
To survive, and it worked. I scraped by. After a few years, my mutant abilities presented themselves, and I was approached by Xavier to join the X-Men. The rest is history.
I feel like you are leaving some parts out.
Perhaps. My past is just that. It is behind me, and I prefer to focus on what is ahead.
I saw bright lights coming from your hands. What was that?
It's a little complicated, but I have the power to control the weather and atmosphere. What you saw back there was electricity.
Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand the meaning behind your name.
Thunder and lightning don't roll off the tongue as easily.
You said your powers are complicated. May I ask how?
Maybe I'll go into full detail another time, but let's just say I can't mess with Mother Nature too much.
I see. Like checks and balances?
Exactly.
What is your given name?
Aurora Monroe. What about yours?
The Hunter.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Does your name hold any significance, like mine does?
I was told it meant beauty. A little embarrassing, but I understand the intent.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands.
I wish I'd seen the look on Sin's face after she was bested by Storm.
Sin messed up big time trying to bite Magic. Heard Storm put her in her place.
Magic must really admire Storm. I haven't seen her this chipper since, well, ever.
We can't allow Sin to continue her reign of terror.
The Storm is joining us? I wish it were under better circumstances, but still. I'm fangirling pretty bad right now.
Yeah, if Magic respects Storm, that says a lot about her character.
Wonder if I can put some feelers out, scare up a few leads on Dahlia.
Losing a student is never easy. We'll find Dahlia, I'm sure of it.
I hope we locate Dahlia soon. A new mutant on their own. It is a So, what do you think of Storm?
I am eager to work alongside her.
She has that effect on people.
Even on you?
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
Ah, you are hopeless.
Storm's as good as they come.
Real shocking turn of events, eh, Hunter? The storm puns are brewing. Don't you worry.
We'll find Dahlia. Until then, I'm gonna try not to embarrass myself in front of Storm. Wish me luck.
It'll be nice having another mutant around. Especially someone on good terms with magic.
Thank you for offering your aid, Hunter. Our search for Dahlia cannot begin soon enough.
All this excitement is...
Hello, Hunter. I hope you are well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
By all means, ask away. I'm glad to be sharing a space with Magic again. She's a good one.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Hey, Hunter. Is that a challenge? This is some of my best work. Later.
I'm more durable than I look.
No pain, no gain.
I'm curious to test this out. A wise choice.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. Later. Hunter.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Oh, I can handle that. Let's do it. Yeah, and you're ugly too. Getting it done any way we know how.
Focus on Stark's party.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
The elements bow to me.
Love the effort. I know that wasn't your signature move.
The forces of nature conspire against you. They don't seem to be our match today.
I'm saving my energy so we can...
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you.
Sure, why not? What do you expect?
Return to the darkness.
Feel my call.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Salutations.
That reminds me, we need to get you a New York slice, Hunter.
Sometimes you speak as if you have lived 1,000 years.
It feels like I have. I was once a queen, and also worshipped as a goddess. There was a time where I had a mohawk and covered everything in studs.
And here you are now, fighting alongside the Midnight Suns.
Yet another path I walk until something else calls to me. Did you ever go through a rebellious stage?
When I was young, I snuck out at night. I never strayed from the Abbey. Does that count?
Sneaking out past bedtime definitely counts. Bonus points if you're meeting a sweetheart.
Speaking from experience there?
Perhaps. Change is always liberating. It's never too late to start fresh. That was the most fun I've had in ages.
Well, looky who it is. Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now, he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl. More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have to earn it.